Go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. A couple questions on the President's gun safety executive orders. I'm wondering, does the administration have data on how many crimes have been committed with these ghost guns that your team could share?
I'm sure we can get you some data. Sure, and I bet you a range of the experts who are joining us here today have a bunch of data and that they could share with you as well, even maybe on their websites.
Very good. All right, then following up, the President said a moment ago, quote, "You go to a gun show, you can buy whatever you want, no background check." Is there a special exemption in federal law that he was referring to, or just do FLA dealers not have to do background checks when they're at a gun show?
Are you asking me if he was referring? No, it's okay. Were you asking me if he was referring to like a specific circumstance? Or I'm sorry, just tell me a little bit more about your question.
I mean, is it the President's belief that you do not have to undergo a background check when you are at a gun show?
No, it's not his belief. He believes that background checks should be universal.
Right. He says no background check.
Well, we know what his position is, right? So let me reiterate that, which is that gut background checks are something that should be universal. They're supported by more than 80% of the public. He's supported legislation, advocated for that, and advocated against loopholes as well. So that's his position, and I appreciate you asking for the clarification. Go ahead.
One here. I know the DOJ is working on this regulation,
Sure.
and then we're going to have to wait. But with regards to the stabilizing braces, what's the message to people who, earlier on, before this was an issue, law-abiding folks who bought these and who weren't criminals? According to the Congressional Research Service, there's something like 40 million currently in circulation. What should the law-abiding American do as they await that regulation? I mean, should they expect buybacks, or should they be prepared to turn those in, or is this a confiscation situation?
I don't think that's what we're suggesting. There's obviously going to be some time to put in place this regulation, as you referred to, and take a close look at the most effective way to do that. And what the effort here that's underway is to put in place measures that make the country safer and make communities safer. And obviously there are impacts. Every step that he announced today, we believe would do exactly that.
And then a quick circle back from last week in terms of the scheduling of